Hello, this is Justine Strohmeyer, and this is why trait theory is important to arts educators. It takes a special person to be an educator, no matter the age you teach. So let's take a look at how trait theory and skills theory play hand in hand with how we should effectively advocate for our programs. Before I begin to tell you what an arts leader should be looking for to adapt or grow in their own personality, I must warn you, these traits are not for every career field. For the purpose of this presentation, I am speaking only to arts leaders, more specifically, arts educators. The trait approach has generated much interest among researchers for its explanation of how traits influence leadership. The idea that the traits a leader possesses directly affect how he or she pursues their leadership skills. Now, to be an arts leader, you need certain traits. The major leadership traits that are the most common in studies dating back to the 1940s are intelligence, self-confidence, determination, integrity, and sociability. Wow, those seem like they hit the nail right on the head. But shouldn't all people strive to have some, if not all, of those qualities? The difference between trait theory is that trait theory does not take into account social or situational context, nor does it combine the characteristics of your followers or the people that you're teaching or you're directly affecting. As an educator, we must first better ourselves before we are able to help others. We need to be the best we can be, or we are doing injustice to our students. So let's take a piece of pizza, for example. Each piece of pizza is divided into characteristics of a leader. How big would your slices need to be to run an art or a music room? Would we need the same amount of leadership skills to complete that task? Well, every situation needs context, and as an arts leader, we need to understand that. Now, I'm going to break down each trait and how those relate to a simple situation about arts leaders. You have the choice to be educated. This is your choice as a community member, and what you choose to be affects those around you. As a leader, studies show you should not be that much more intelligent than your subordinates. As an arts leader, you want to educate those around you and those you work with. The more knowledgeable they are, the more well-rounded your organization will be. No single points of failure. You as an arts leader must sell yourself. You must be able to exude those qualities even in the humblest of manners. This trait can vary depending on individual trait, but this trait relates directly to intelligence. The more knowledgeable you are, the more confident you become. If you know your stuff, people have confidence in you as well. This makes you easy to follow. As an arts educator, you must strive to do better, to be better. You set goals and you achieve them. Your followers, or students for this example, will look to you for guidance. You need to lead by example and show them the necessary tools it takes to get the job done. Everyone should have integrity. It's doing what's right, even when others aren't looking. It's putting in the time when necessary and holding yourself accountable for your own actions. As an arts educator, you must understand that trust and integrity go hand in hand. Be an honest person with yourself and with those you educate. And lastly, sociability. Not everyone has to like you, but they need to respect your personality. If you can be sociable enough for the followers or students you are teaching, then you have done your job. If we hold certain traits, we own them. We use them at appropriate times. We can achieve our goals. The foundation for an arts leader starts with themselves. You must be ready to accept the challenge in front of you.